Hello, here, Mr.Who Reviews. And today we're in Doctor Who, The Shabzes. And this will be a review of the newly released anime version of this story, since it was one of the lost episodes. So, And this episode takes place after the gunfires. And the episode begins with the TARDIS landing and the Doctor telling his companions, Stephen and Dodo, that they're in the future. Not in the planet or the air, just the future. Later on, he gets found by these guards and brought to their leaders known as the Elders. And yeah, turns out the Elders know about the Doctor. And they've like known of his exploits through time and space. So they have the BBC in their city or something. Yeah. And the others been saying that they have like peace on their planet and have a lot of good stuff like art and fashion, and some of the young people of their group, so Stephen and Dodo around. Not everything. Look, look, sorry, not everything is as it seems. Since the reason that the elders are able to be a smart math, because there's these other a group of people known as savages, and yeah, the elders tell, or later on the Doctor just finds out that the elders somehow take the energy from these savages and somehow put it into themselves. And the leader of the elders, named uh, Jano, say that when they do that, they can make the smartest man smarter, the bravest man braver, the strongest man stronger, etc., etc. And even though the Doctor has been given a role as one of the new elders, and Stephen and Dodo have been given some presents like diamonds and that, yeah, Doctor really happy. And I do kind of see him when Dodo tries to tell him about what he saw since he took away from the group and saw what the scientists were doing to this female. So I was named Nainana or something like that, or Nainina. Mm. Yeah, I feel like Doctor don't want to hear about when he leaves. When he telling Jane they had said some papers about the time travel or something like that. Yeah, and he did get in the TARDIS. Once outside, the Doctor wants to hear and tells Team Dodo they want the elders to hear what Dodo saw, since they don't 100% trust them. Yeah, you kind of see some colonialism in this, and the upper class stuff with the race that has the elders. They're treating the savages like they're nothing. Even in one of my favorite parts of the episode, where the Doctor is defending one of the savages that seemed sick against one of the guards, and the guard saying that he's he's below me or something like that. To show that the elders and that think there's a better than everybody else. And really, that's one of my favorite parts of the episode or story. It shows how the Doctor had changed since this, I think, the second part of The Unearthly Child. Since in that he has been to use a rock to beat a weakened caveman to be deceased, and only uh, by a Chesterton Stoplum he doesn't, and it's either because of that or just because of the travels he's had up to this point that he starts seeing the value of human life, not just like a higher human life, but any human life, or just a life or life in general. And my other favorite part of the episode when he'd say giving out to to Jano what he's doing, him saying they even compared what he was doing what to like the Daleks, saying he fought against the Daleks and other monstrosities that go against humanity. And yeah, the Doctor gets taken, get his energy drawn out of him, and Stephen Dodo become guests of the Savages. And yeah, they seem like they have a like Stephen Dodo are much more interested in the Savages art than the ones that the Elders had. And yeah, and after the Doctor gets his energy taken out of him, Jane outside to be the test subject to see what happens when you take a higher intelligence energy. And he starts mimicking the Doctor's mannerisms and speech patterns and that. Then later on, the Doctor does say that thanks to that, Jano has a conscience. Mm. And yeah, Sam has some good bits in it as well. To say taking charge when the Doctor isn't there, and oh yeah, and the guys have these light guns that when they're fired on someone's chest or that, it can give them a form of mind control or the temporary that. But if the light guns hit them and the lights get knocked out, and apparently when one of the guards follows Stephen and Dodo and the leader of the savages with these caves, and Stephen actually gets the idea to use Dodo's mirror to reflect the light from the going back onto the guard. And yeah, you keep doing the going after that. And I think the part when he's finding more the guards in the fourth part of the story seems a bit stronger, but don't know. Yeah, and he and Dodo need to get caught in a trap when they go through this corridor, and the elders decide to bring the Doctor out as bait, and when they had to close the door on them and release some gas, it seemed like you're gonna get Iron Rock now or something else, but luckily uh, you know, is able to open the door. Don't know if he realized that or he just pretend he did it since the Doctor's personality actually took control for a few seconds. And yeah, at the end, they actually destroy the drain machine, and yeah, no, that did not get talk right. It just just hit him, bash it like cave people. Eh, I think Doctor's right. It is very, very, it feels very good when you destroy some evil machine. Uh, yeah, with that, both sides think that they need a mediator in order for them to live together in peace. Um, both sides do elect Stephen for the job, and the Doctor all for it. Even though Stephen is a bit hesitant. Yeah, it does show uh, in the story The Massacre that Stephen does hold the Doctor's opinion on him very highly. Yeah, I think it's a good choice to have Stephen be a mediator since he does. Like, I think there's a episode, there's a story where he is like a passionate speaker. I think it might be in the arc when he was in like a jail cell, but I remember having watched the arc in a while. Yeah, like all the classic Doctor Who companion departure episodes, the departure part seems kind of quick. And yeah, so it ends with John the TARDIS going off while it's still in still where it was. Oh yeah, and this is also the first episode to be filmed in a quarry. Yeah, everyone ever they wanted like a alien landscape that's just like a desert or rocky or something like that. They use a quarry. Mm. And yeah, I do think it's decent. I think the momentum of like the colonialism and that kind of goes downhill by the third part of the story. But it's good overall. It has some good uh, parts. I do think the actor played Geno does a good impersonation of Hartnell's voice and that. And yeah, because of Hartnell's condition, he does spend the third episode lying on a table when he was actually fit. He did some like a publicity shooting or something like that, and was trying. I think he was trying to like help the actor play Geno, uh, like tell him how to mimic his voice, his mannerisms and that. But I don't know. And yeah, Dodo had a good parent as well. Was questioning everything on the tour and the sneaking off. Oh yeah, and I will say I kind of wish they would have gone on further on some sort of like an injury show what happened to the two youngsters that was given the tour to Dodo and Steven, and didn't really do more with the Nina and the guard that the Chavezes or Steven captured after he escaped. Mm. Oh yeah, and the Chavez named Tor. Yeah, he seemed very like uh he wanted to get rid of uh the uh the elders and the guards pretty quickly, but when everything's over, he decided to uh do what Steven says, even though I didn't really trust him at first. But I guess it's Steven won him over at some point, but don't know. And yeah, I heard that the person behind the animation for the lost episodes or Bermac lost episodes was trying to make a deal to bring more out quicker. And I do hope that he got it. Maybe he just needs more animators or something or whatever. But I do hope that he got what needed because I would love to have some more of the lost episode, maybe uh, the Wheel in Space or the Space Pirates. I think there's only three more for Troughton's there, those two, and the Highlanders. And there's a lot more for Hartnell, so kind of like the Dark Master Plan and the one shot before that, maybe the Massacre or the Smugglers or the Crusaders. I think they'd be good to have, but I have to wait and see if they bring it out sometime this year or next year or what. And yeah, that is a good story, but I think Colin Bear and yet the when seeing another one on the tour and they're being shown like the art and that, yeah, they never really seem that beautiful, but that was me. But whatever. Anyway, and till next time, I see you guys later.